Hello, this is National Geographic on assignment. Western Europe is in danger of losing an animal found only in Spain and Portugal. The fate of the Iberian lynx may rest on one young male named Chromo. Zoltan Istvan visits an emergency breeding program where scientists are trying to save this wild cat.
At a skimpy 17 pounds, Chromo, an 8-month-old Iberian lynx captured in the wild, might just be the last hope of his species. As a journalist, it's rare that I come across a story that so urgently needs to be told. Wildlife experts say the Iberian lynx, called Europe's tiger, will disappear in 18 months.
En este momento la situación en la población
The situation is dire. The lynx only live in Spain and Portugal. They have already entered a pre-extinction phase.
Todos estamos muy preocupados acerca del futuro de la especie.
Sanchez and his colleagues are in charge of an emergency breeding program at the Jerez Zoo in southern Spain. They're trying to acquire 12 healthy cats, the minimum necessary for the breeding program to work. So far, they have a couple females, and Chromo.
When she was 1 month old, she has a broken leg, and the bone was in 3 parts broken. So Chromo is still recovering from the injuries that he has.
Scientists estimate just 150 lynx remain in the wild. That's down sharply from 1,200 in 1998. The next day, my story takes me to central Portugal. Conservationist Miguel Vieira shows me where recent forest fires have ravaged a prime habitat for the lynx.
The situation of wildfires in Portugal is very bad. We were used to have 100,000 hectares of areas burned every year. But in 2003 we had in Portugal more than 400,000 hectares of areas burned. And this situation is pushing the Iberian lynx towards extinction.
Back at the zoo, Chromo is learning to share an enclosure with Attila, a juvenile bobcat. Sanchez is hoping that Attila and Chromo will learn to socialize together so that when Chromo reaches age 2 and is ready to mate with a female lynx, he'll know some cat etiquette. To save the lynx, conservationist Vieira and Eduardo Goncalves, director of the wildlife group SOS Lynx, are lobbying Spanish and Portuguese governments. They want the authorities to stop building roads in lynx territories, to crack down on poachers, and to help establish lynx reserves. But time is running short, and they say every month another 10% of the population disappears.
If we don't save the Iberian lynx now, then Europe is going to lose the first big cat species that will ever have been lost in modern times. And that means that when it comes to trying to save other big cats, whether it's cheetahs or leopards or lions, well, Europe's credibility is going to be severely damaged. We're going to have no right to try and tell other countries, especially developing countries, that they've got to preserve their wildlife, they've got to save their habitats, if we can't save our only big cat.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Laura Green. Tune in weekdays to see National Geographic on assignment at 7 and 11 Eastern and 4 and 8 Pacific on the National Geographic channel.